Hi everyone. Hello, hello. Just bear with me as I try to finish setting up here. I just wanted to log on a while. So the energy is absolutely insane today. I mean, really, it's I'm so nitpicky about the littlest things. And honestly, I shouldn't even be. It's the weirdest stuff right now that's going on. I don't know if it's just the energy that I'm feeling, but this energy is like a doozy, not gonna lie. Uh like the way that I'm feeling it is just so it's like one thing after another. I don't know what this is. But my best advice to you at this point in time is to just kind of ride with this energy that you're feeling. It might be feeling really chaotic. It might be feeling really disruptive. It might be feeling like one thing after another. Like just sitting down to turn my computer on, it literally just it was like one thing not working, and then it's just loading, reloading, wouldn't turn on, had to restart it. It's like if you're experiencing that type of energy, just be patient, try your best to ground yourself during that, because it's just it is what it is right now. And that energy is uh it's a lot, especially because I feel like there's something with nitpicky things where it's a little shit that's just being it's just chaotic, and it's just you're just kind of in the midst of it, you're feeling it, you're watching it, it's experiencing it's happening to you. It's I couldn't turn my computer on, couldn't get started, one thing after another, couldn't figure out my bank information thing that I have on my phone. Is the software is malfunctioning. Like seriously, now I have to go in and make an appointment, and it's this whole thing right now that I'm okay, why is this that complicated? It's never this complicated. It should be three easy steps, and it's just okay, now it's 15 steps. And if that's the energy that you're experiencing, just ride with it, because it's going to fluctuate. And I feel like people could be hitting you up or reaching out to you, and it's just things are going on in everyone's lives, and it's just very chaotic right now. um Seriously, I don't know what this is. I feel like you could be dealing with a couple people, people could be reaching out to you, and it's you're not sure how to perceive a situation. You could be excited to reach out towards somebody could be excited to reach out to you. You might get a message from a friend, or from somebody who wants to reconnect or reestablish something, or start to kind of open that door again, whether it be in a relationship, romantically or platonically. But it's that beginning stages. And then somebody I'm sorry if you hear my dog in the background, I can't help it. There are other people here who can handle him. So so he must be barking at something. But again, it's it's that energy. You see what I'm saying? So it might be a distraction in a way, but it's kind of a statement as to what is going on energetically around you. And you might be seeing it through other people, as much as you're seeing it within your own lives. But yeah, I don't know why this whole process today has been it's just been so super slow. And it's software malfunctioning, computer not starting up. I could barely go live. It wouldn't even register my webcam. And I'm okay, come on. Never had an issue with this. So it's, I don't know, maybe there's another extra step that needs to take place, or a couple extra steps to it seems like something's being delayed also, or someone is delaying, and it's you're picking up on this energy. And that's why I'm I don't know. It's just either happening all around you, it's you're picking up on it, or it's literally happening. And it's just okay. But I'm gonna pull some cards here. I'm just trying to where do I want to even begin, to be completely honest with you. I where do I want to begin? The energy's all over the place. So I do want to break down the signs. So we are going to start with, we're what, 5 minutes in. So I want to start with Aquarius, and then go through the air signs, okay? So let me write down that I started with Aquarius. Aquarius, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There could be communication coming in from a fire sign, Aquarius, or somebody's taking action, like wants to like reestablish something. I feel like somebody wants to be friends again. So you have Thunderbolt in reverse. So that's like coming out of a tower situation or like avoiding a tower situation. I'm sorry, I got to adjust this. And the lighting's like not that great because I'm in front of a window, so I apologize. But you have Thunderbolt. So somebody's definitely, the anxiety card just kind of showed itself to me. Somebody could be anxious about something or like trying to avoid a tower situation. I'm also feeling very like intense, like root area energy. Like there's something going on here. Somebody is in the process of like cord cutting too, like removing cords, detaching from cords. There's also two people that I feel like are going to take a leap of faith towards something. But it's like, I don't know if something went down where two people were actually like, it's like something brought two people together and then actually ended up breaking them away from each other. Even though it brought them together, it did the opposite too. And then we have exhaustion, and that's in reverse. So there's a masculine energy here, Aquarius, that's exhausted or was exhausted or is coming out of a time period of like deep exhaustion. Could be connecting with Libra as well, or somebody has strong Libra in their chart. You have intensity. These are things picking up. I really feel like this is an energy burst too, where somebody is like coming back in for something. Moving back towards, let's get one more card. Coming out of depression. Thank you. Receptivity. Nice. Nice. Somebody's letting go of the past. If you were dealing with an energy here, somebody might have had even like, somebody needed to build confidence towards something, to pick up energy towards something, to kind of like align and to open up. But there was a process that needed to take place, but this energy is coming back in because I feel like somebody's coming out of an exhaustion period and stepping into a very like fiery type of energy. And I don't know, there's something about this Thunderbolt card. There's a lot of passion. I'm seeing like really intense passion actually, and I will leave it at that. Like very, very, very intimate energy. 9 of Cups. There's a lot of passion with somebody. There's wish fulfillment here too. It's very, very sexual energy. A lot of passion, and I think it's between two people because it's not quite clear to me. It's like this is an energy, but I mean, there is a masculine energy here, but there's a lot of passion for something. Like somebody like, whoa, what is this? Let me keep going here really quick. Damn, Aquarius. What is this? You have like a King of Wands. You have a really, really intense person coming towards you. Like passionate person coming towards you. Like this is the King of Wands. Like literally, like very intense sexual energy. A lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of focus. Very charismatic. This is masculine energy for sure. This is with the Chariot, the Six of Pence, and the Nine of Cups. This is being able to give as well, coming out of a time period of maybe not feeling like they could, feeling like they didn't have enough to give, could have been giving to multiple people, but this is movement forward, coming out of exhaustion. So this is a fire sign energy. Either you're dealing with a fire sign right now, it's like they see wish fulfillment. But the Six of Pence it's like the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if it's like they're not... Whatever King of Wands energy this is, it's like they're not giving you everything. Or you're not getting all the information on something. But it's like there's the Nine of Cups here. So this is somebody who like gives a little bit at a time, even. But this is also the King of Wands sitting over receptivity too. So this is a transformation. So this person could have been very closed off in the past, or like very like have been through a lot. Like especially with the Nine of Wands, because you're almost at the 10 of Wands at that point. And with the 10 of Wands, it's like that's like a burden, you know. So it's like that somebody was carrying a lot, or like carrying a heavy burden. This person's going through a transformation, and it's like here they come with this action card. It's like they're moving forward regardless of the exhaustion, or they're coming out of the exhaustion because they've worked like towards it to get that passion back. And then it's like they're coming in with the Six of Pentacles because I feel like somebody could have thought that something was over. And it's like they're coming in with something with the Six of Pentacles, but it's not a whole lot. Like it's a little bit. And so with the Six of Pentacles to the Nine of Cups, there's a wish fulfillment here, but it's like the Six of Pentacles is like an interesting energy to me. So I'm going to go a little bit further into that and see what that's about. Because it's like this isn't somebody who's giving you a whole lot right now. Because they're coming out of this exhaustion because they could have been giving to too many things or too many people. But with the Chariot here, it's like movement forward. Seeing that Nine of Cups. And I don't know why, but I cannot see the chat. So, I hate when it does that. So let's go a little bit further. So yeah, again, like even as I brought that up like with the whole chat thing, like I can't see the chat, so I apologize if anyone's written anything. But it's like there's something with that where it's like you're not seeing the communication, or you're not seeing the messages. Like, so this person might not have like, it's like not offering you a whole lot in a conversation, but then here's this Page of Pentacles. So there's like some type of an offer coming, but it's small with the Page of Pentacles, or it's like a new type of like freshness, like a youthful type of offer. And then you have the Page of Swords. So this is somebody who's been waiting and like gathering information for a while. But this is somebody, again, where they're not approaching you as the King of Wands. They're approaching you as a page. So this person kind of kept their distance for a minute, or is going to keep their distance for a minute. Because there's still a little bit of defensiveness here, but there's like they're gathering some type of information. I don't know what that pertains to. But it's like they're trying to like follow their intuition on something, and then you have this Page of Pentacles that's like trying to make this offer. So this person might be a little bit hesitant at first, or they're coming in a little bit like, I don't want to say immature, but not giving you the full like King of Wands energy, but it's coming. That's the thing, is that it's coming. It's just like, I feel like this person has to kind of, there's still this residual energy that they're pushing through, or someone's pushing through with this King of Wands energy. Because somebody recognizes something as a wish fulfillment, and then you have the Eight of Pentacles. So it's like they see it. They want to invest. They want to work towards something. You could have Earth in your chart, or you could have air in your chart, or one of them, vice versa. But I also feel like this Page of Swords is like a little bit hesitant to take the offer. So I don't know if you're hesitant to take this person's offer, or to take whatever offer this is, because of something maybe in the past with this exhaustion and the Thunderbolt. Because like clearly there was some type of a tower moment, but whatever it was a lot of passion, whether it was between two people, whether it was, like whatever this, I see it as two people, to be completely honest with you. It's like two people had a lot of passion for each other. Like it's very intense sexual energy here, like super, super intense. So there's like, I don't know if that's what, like, maybe in the beginning, like, I don't know, maybe that's what brought two people together, or brought a connection together, that passion. But then something kind of happened and caused separation. Maybe that's all that was being given in the past. And that's like not enough to keep something together, because somebody wanted something to be more open, more receptive, wanted somebody to be more grounded and receptive, but somebody was guarded and they weren't letting their walls down. And so you might be hesitant here. Like this might just be like hesitation of like not sure if you want to take their offer. So it's like you're keeping your distance, keeping an eye on this person, trying to gather information. But see, with the Chariot, it's like there is movement forward, and it's going to be successful. Because there's some type of energy coming in where it's like this person might surprise you and come in as the King of Wands, especially with the Eight of Pentacles now under it, where it's like somebody's putting the work in, or wanting to put the work in, hoping that they'll put the work in. Whatever that's about, Hierophant, yeah, like literally wanting to put the work in, wanting to invest in something. The Hierophant here, it's something very like, I want to say ordained. There was a huge lesson involved with this too, between two people. And somebody's very like traditional in the way that they go about things, or they like have some type of tradition that, or like something that, with Justice at the bottom of the deck, with the page, with the Ace of Pentacles. So this is an offer coming in. You have Libra energy very strong here, Taurus energy very strong, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius too, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You got all of them here, to be completely honest with you. But this is somebody like going after something. This Ace of Pentacles. But I feel like even if you have heard from this person, or even if you have gotten a message, or if it hasn't come in yet, it's like this person's coming in as a page, but behind them they got the Nine of Cups. But this Thunderbolt, it's like, I keep getting pulled to like really sexual energy, really passionate, fiery energy. So I don't know how I like, maybe this person is like coming in like, whew. So they might actually turn around, and they might come in at first as a page and then come back around with some level of like commitment or some level of like literally the King of Wands right over the Hierophant here. It's like this person, like, I don't know, they might be coming in with a commitment. They might be coming in with some type of tradition, some type of like balance. There's a lot of spirituality in this too. Somebody maybe learn to let their guard down, learn to put the work in, or like realize that they had to put the work in on something with this Ace of Pentacles coming in. Because then you have this Page of Pentacles wanting to make the offer, but there's somebody very hesitant to take it. This Page of Swords is like hesitant because, again, maybe in the past this person was giving to other people, or like you thought this person was giving to other people, but then you have the Chariot here. So it's movement forward. And the Chariot's successful. So I feel like this Page of Pentacles could be this King of Wands wanting to come in with this offer. But you might be a little bit hesitant here because you learned a lesson with the Hierophant. You did. And this person learned a lesson too, you know, on how to be open, how to be receptive, how to be more vulnerable. I feel like one of you was vulnerable, the other one wasn't. The other one could have been non-committal, not willing to settle down, even with the Hierophant. You're dealing with somebody who really likes to like live in the moment, you know, has a lot of passion, has a lot of drive, but this person's coming directly towards this Nine of Cups. And I mean, they're coming with a lot of energy, like a lot of fire. But again, you're very like this Page of Swords is like looking at this offer and looking at this Page of Pentacles like, I don't know. But I feel like it's like you just came out of feeling exhausted. You just came out of like feeling stuck by this. It's like are you going to invest in this again? You know what I mean? It's like, are you going to reconsider this again? Because you just came out of something that made you feel so stuck or made you feel so like tired. And at the Page of Swords, it's like, I don't know, like I don't know, because it's you just got up some type of a hill. And I think it has to do with this, whoever this person is. Because like you've been working really hard towards something, and it's like just getting your feet on the ground with a page. Like just getting a fresh start, just getting your feet on the ground. Something brand new, you know, like you have to build to that king energy or that queen energy. So you could have just taken that power back, just got your energy back. And then here comes this person. Like, I'm sorry, but like, what is this? But it's Justice and the Ace of Pentacles. Like, I don't know. But again, you're not getting a lot of emotion, even though the Nine of Cups is here. Tower at the bottom of the deck. The Sun at the bottom of the deck. Temperance. The Ten of Pentacles. The Magician. The Knight of Cups. Somebody's been very conflicted for a very long time, even with the Two of Wands and the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Death card with the Two of Cups. Somebody set their boundaries, because I really feel like something was just based on passion, or it was based on sex, or it was based on something, you know, it didn't have any emotion. It wasn't grounded. It was this person with the King of Wands. They could have been reluctant to ground a situation, and so that's what kind of caused this disruption. And now it's like this person's coming back in with like this Page of Pentacles, a little bit more grounded, but not a lot more grounded though. You know, it's a little bit. But then you have this Tower, the Sun card with Temperance, and it's like, you know, the Sun card is the most positive card in the deck. So whatever this is balance. And then you have Temperance with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, the Magician and the Knight of Cups. I feel like somebody wants to apologize, wants to, you know, take some type of action, because there's that emotional breakthrough, or like some type of communication that's more emotion based. And this person, I feel like, has been at a distance, or like at a crossroads of like, what direction do I take? Like feeling very conflicted. And then here's the Death with Transformation, and it has to do with some type of connection here. Strong Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have every Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Everyone's here. But this King of Wands, because somebody said enough of just like the wand energy. You know what I mean? And it's like almost like there was no emotional commitment. The physical aspect could have been there, yes, but there was no groundedness of it. There was no emotion. Like it wasn't, somebody wasn't open and the other person was. Somebody was very closed off and focused on like, you know, more passionate things, and the other person wanted more emotional connection. And it actually caused the separation, even though something brought you together. But then here comes somebody wanting to fight for something, want to make an offer. The Towers here with the Sun card, it's like there's something that's gonna, it's like chaotic, but it's like beautiful at the same time. Something's being balanced out with Temperance, the Ten of Pentacles. Like, it's like a foundation. This is like happy, you know? It's like worth waiting for. You know, like that's really the energy that I feel here. It's like the Magician wanting to manifest something, wanting to come back in, wanting to take action, seeing the positive. It's like this is a happy Tower moment. But you could have been dealing with somebody who was very conflicted on what path to take. But not anymore. This energy is moving forward. Like, big time. So what's your advice? Okay. Ooh. Temperance. I feel like your advice is to... Okay. Your advice is to, like, travel. Be you for the time being. Do what it is that you want to do. If you're thinking about going somewhere, go somewhere. If you're thinking about going on a trip, go. This Three of Wands is also saying your ships are coming in, so you really don't have to do anything. You know, like, so just focus. But I do get a travel thing too, where it's like if you've been wanting to take a little trip or a little getaway, go on the getaway. You know, go take a little trip somewhere. Like, go camping, go somewhere, go sit on the beach. You know, do whatever it is that you want to do. Like, live in the moment for you, because something's already on its way in. Like, it's already being balanced and like taken care of for you. You see what I'm saying? Hold on, like, I'll hold them up. Like, there's something that's coming directly towards you, and it's already like it's being handled for you. You know. And again, I can't see the chat, so sorry. I don't know why it didn't load. But let's pull one more card. Ooh. Justice again. Again, this is something that's coming in. It's like somebody wants to transform and like try to ground a situation. Somebody feels very stressed out with the Empress and the Ten of Wands. It's like somebody's been carrying this burden too, because it's like they value somebody. They see somebody, they appreciate somebody, they want to make this offer because there could have been an ending that took place. But it's like somebody's also hoping that like you'll take them seriously, or that you'll like understand where they're coming from, or that you'll understand, like, you know, because they're not coming in super, super confident. Like, they're coming in with confidence, don't get me wrong, but they're coming in a little bit hesitant, because it's almost like you might intimidate them, or like your energy intimidates them because you're so at peace with yourself. And this person's never experienced that type of energy before, never experienced like the type of presence that you have. And it kind of is intimidating to them to come forward and make this offer, especially after something that completely ended, completely transformed. Like, this person's coming in, I'm like, it's almost like, I almost want to say humbled, like very humbling. Like, this person, like, something humbled this page. Could be this King of Wands, you know, something humbled this King of Wands. And so it's like coming in with this Page of Pence, like like more grounded, more serious, instead of so like in and out, inconsistent. Like somebody might have like, I almost get like this message where it's somebody didn't realize until it was like too late that they didn't respect somebody like they should have. You know, it's almost like they fumbled with the wrong person, they played with the wrong person, and then they realized that that person that they played with was the Empress, and they're like, oh my god, I can't believe that I treated this person this way, I can't believe I did that. Like this person had a really big like transformation moment. Like that's why I say like something, like there was some experience that changed this person and their approach. And that's why I feel like with Temperance here, it's like something being balanced out for you, because you can just sit, you know what I'm saying? Like the Empress is here. It's like, you don't have to do anything. Like this is on its way. You know, it's coming towards you with the Eight of Wands. This person has been carrying this for quite some time. But they're making some type of a small offer, and it's going to come from a more grounded place. So let's jump into Libra. So that was Aquarius. And that was your advice, is like literally like you don't have anything to do. So let's do Libra at 3116. But yeah, Aquarius, you have a really passionate energy coming towards you. And I did pick up on Libra energy in your energy. So you might be connecting with somebody who does have Libra in their chart. So it could be like a fire sign, air sign combo. Or like they have those in their like big threes, I would just call them. Your sun, moon, rising. Maybe they're air sign, fire sign combo. But Earth was there too, so I don't know. But it's also the energies that they're embodying. Libra. It's not my favorite card. It's not my favorite card to get out. Libra. Let's get 2 more cards for Libra. Okay, it might not be. Okay, I see what I see what this is. Okay, so I'm glad that I don't have to read that card in the way that I normally do, because this politics card, like, But okay, with the surrounding cards, I understand. This is the Libra. This is like peeling away the masks that we have created subconsciously, consciously, to fit our role, right, in this lifetime. So this with rebirth at the bottom of the deck here. These projections and these false masks, you're shedding away and revealing the truth. There are past lives here. There are masks that even come from past lives that you've been carrying into this lifetime. You've come across a lot of people in this lifetime who have projected these things onto you. You've learned through these other people, through these other connections, how to peel those layers back, how to keep removing those false, I don't even think that's a word, false masks, and those hats that we wear in society, and those responsibilities of those hats that we wear, because it's like we have many different identities in this lifetime, right? Like you could be a mother, you could be a father, you could be a brother, you could be a sister, you could be a cousin, an aunt, an uncle. Those are all hats that we wear. Those are part of the narratives that we live day to day. And this is a removal of those hats to get to the true self, to get to the true identity of like who you are, without all those masks, without all those hats, without all those roles that you play in society. Who are you? Who are you truly? What is your highest authentic self? What does that mean to you? Who is that to you? It's really, really deep, like really deep. And these are things that you've learned and grown with the people around you. There was a lot of past life energy that needed to get let go of. And it's like all these relationships and dynamics with people in the past that maybe didn't work out or play. It's like realizing how they serve that purpose to clear that, like, that energy from what could be connected to a past life. And so those energies are being removed, being cleared out, being balanced. There's a balance between masculine and feminine, could be within self, right? Clinging to the past, it's letting those projections go, letting those hats go, letting those responsibilities of wearing those hats, and realizing that it's like you don't have to put that hat on every day. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to pick up that hat and put on that hat on. Like redefining what it means to have that hat. How are you rewriting those contracts with yourself? How are you rewriting that? That's what this energy is. How are you rewriting how you show up to the world? How are you changing and progressing from what you don't want to repeat anymore? There's a rebirth here with its very Leo energy. There could be, I'm sorry if you can hear that. Again, it's a lot of disruptions and a lot of distractions, and even me fumbling over my words. Like it's there's something to this energy that's very chaotic and that's very almost like distraction oriented, where it's like, I don't know, like it's things need to be worked out, and it has to do, it's like that residual energy like coming up from the past so that it can be cleared, and sitting in it and being like, okay, like I recognize how I feel right now, I recognize my emotion, I feel what I'm feeling, sitting with it, identifying with it, and being like, okay, where does this come from? Like how deep are you willing to take it within yourself? You see what I'm saying? Like this is a total rebirth of self. You know, there's even like a question that's coming to me where it's like, how, in what ways can you identify even self-deception? You know, where maybe you weren't true to how you really felt, you know, whether it be because of the sake of responsibility or it's like identifying those things, you know, realizing those things. You see yourself in someone else. There's someone past life here, or someone sees themselves in another person. Like there's also like lifetime connections here, where you could even be coming into contact with someone or somebody in your life already, where it's like, you know, for lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes, you know that you've been with this person. You've done it many times over. But there are things in the past here, with clinging to the past, that might be making something illusionary, where someone might not see it quite yet, or it's becoming clear with rebirth. So Libra. Ooh, Oh, 9 of Wands in reverse. That's good. Especially over that politics card. That's coming out of deception, coming out of feeling wounded, feeling deceived, coming out of it, letting that energy go. Somebody's recognizing a pattern as well. Temperance is being healed. This is balance. Yeah, this is something from the past life coming up. It's being balanced for sure. It's like healing past lives. There's a couple cards here. So I'll look at them, but I'm going to put them back in shuffle because I want to lay this out a certain way. So you have Temperance, you have the Ace of Swords. This is something becoming clear. This is like strength both times. I see strength in both of these cards. There's an energy here who can tame another energy. Somebody, like, you have the ability to tame someone, or to like tame someone's like fire. Like, I don't know how that resonates, but someone has the ability to like really speak to somebody and to be playful and to be like it's so pure. Like, it's not like anything negative. It's so pure. Very loving energy. And there's a strong connection from the past with the Six of Cups and the Nine of Cups. It's a wish fulfillment, hoping for reconciliation. Somebody sees the truth of a connection. They see the truth of why somebody like is brought into a situation with them, or they see the truth as to why they met somebody. Like, they see the truth behind the connection now. They see like why they met somebody. They like see it, and they're like, I've known this person for forever. This person, like, even if they're not telling you, like, this person feels almost as if like they've known you for other lifetimes. And I don't know if this person ever really feels comfortable expressing things like that, because I feel like you're dealing with an energy that might not feel very comfortable quite yet expressing that. But the depth that they feel this connection is like lifetimes. Like, this person's like, oh my gosh, like, I know you, even though I don't know you, but I know you. I know your soul, you know? Strength. Rebirth here. It's like a double strength card. And I'm seeing this so beautifully because it's like I see somebody taming somebody. Like, taming them. It's like when you met somebody, you met them at such a point in their life, or you met somebody in a situation where it's like they were so, it's like this person was like roaring, like this person just like you know, like just hurting, and like, or they were going through something, they were like always fighting for something, or they felt like they always had to put up for a battle. And then it's like they meet you, and it's like you come so peaceful, you come so loving, and it's like they tame that part of themselves, because it's like they realize they don't have to fight anymore, like they don't have to defend anymore, like they don't have to be defensive with you, because you speak to them on such a level that helps them to like calm down, helps them to literally be tamed. I don't know how else to say that, but it's like you could be dealing with a Leo. But this is somebody who felt like they had to fight for a lot. Like, they feel like they always have to like fight, or they always have to like be defensive, or they always feel like somebody's gonna like not have good intentions for them. I don't know if this person's just been through a lot in their past with like people and other relationships, but your approach was so different. And it's like realizing the truth of that, where like your energy brought so much clarity into this person's life. And with the Six of Cups here, this is like they think so fondly. And there were a lot of things from the past that could have made it unclear to this person, where they didn't see it clearly. But it's like now they do with that Strength card. And then you have this Nine of Cups, where it's like wanting to not be, they don't want to be defensive. They want to celebrate with this Three of Cups. They want to reconnect. They want to rekindle something. They want to balance something out. King of Swords. Somebody wants to have a conversation. They want to talk because they see something clearly. They like see it beyond the illusion now. They're not cluttered anymore. They came out of it. And because they have that clarity and that insight, it's like taking that power back and being able to have that conversation. And then you have the Queen of Swords here. So you might have actually turned your back in this situation. Something could have went down in the past where there were just other people involved or other things being entertained. But you have the Ten of Cups. There could be a recognition of overindulgence on their behalf or on someone's behalf, where it's like they recognize how their ways of doing things weren't the best because they were coming from a wounded place. They were coming from a place that was at a lack of versus abundance. Oh boy. So obviously you have a connection here with the Two of Cups. Because Two of Cups fell out. But it fell out with the Five of Pence. And the Five of Pence is actually between the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So you have strong Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy here. But it's like somebody walked away from this King of Swords. It's like the Queen of Swords walked away. Or they turned their back on something, because with the Five of Pence between the two of them, it's like this distance and like feeling left out in the cold and like not having a lot of communication and feeling, hurt kind of. And then you have Ten of Cups in like over here. Somebody could have valued sharing their energy with like other people versus like I don't know, you could have been dealing with somebody who didn't want to commit. Especially with this Nine of Cups, this Three of Cups. And it's like this person's like their own judgment call, like it didn't give them fulfillment. It's like they ended up just feeling left out in the cold from a situation. They ended up feeling like just like a lack of, like it wasn't a celebration, it wasn't happiness. It's like they want that, but their decision in the past wasn't that. And it's like this Queen of Swords has this strength over here with the Six of Cups. And turned, they have their back turned to this energy. But you guys are coming in the same, like King and Queen of Swords. This King of Swords might be trying to come in with an offer and an apology with the Page of Cups. Wanting to make a small gesture. This is somebody who does not express a lot. Even though they're the King of Swords, they communicate more logically than they do emotionally. They communicate more as matter of fact than they do of like, I feel. Or it is how it is. This is kind of like how that person like, but it's like the King and the Queen of Swords are also open for conversation too. And so I feel like this Queen of Swords just turned, like they're not facing the King of Swords. And it's like this King of Swords that could want to reconcile here. It doesn't necessarily mean it always has to do with like other people. I'm just saying it because I acknowledge it, because it is the Three of Cups and I want to look at it as many ways as I possibly see it. And another energy that I'm seeing here is like this King of Swords wants to reconcile. But for whatever reason it might be, this Queen of Swords might have turned their back because of something that was going on with the past that had to be cleared up, especially because she's coming in as the Queen of Swords. Now, this King of Swords could be thinking very fondly of this Queen of Swords and thinks very highly of them, feels a strong connection. And it's like they see the declutter, where it's like they see something clear now. But with this Five of Pence in between the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, there's distance, emotional distance, physical distance. Somebody left the situation, or somebody feels left out in the cold. but they think very fondly of this person. They see happiness with this person. There could have been some type of a separation because of this Nine of Wands and this politics and this projections card. I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place, but it's like I'm getting multiple energies, so just bear with me. If you know that you're not dealing with a third party situation, or you know that this person wasn't like entertaining other people, whatever, then this person is like they want to reconcile because they see something as a wish fulfillment, and they're coming out of this Three of Swords because this is the past. The Three of Swords already happened. You see what I'm saying? So this is something that already went down. It already happened. And it's like wanting that 10 of Cups, wanting to heal, wanting to reconcile with this connection, because you have the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups. So this is like some type of a small offer. But this Queen of Swords, I feel like, turned her back to a situation and maybe had to deal with something from the past, or maybe was like just focused on healing the past, whatever. But here comes this King of Swords, like maybe wanting to have a conversation, wanting to get clarity with the Ace of Swords. But it's like they're coming in with a lot of positive energy, you know? This person's coming in with a lot of positive energy. So if you're the Queen of Swords, again, you have your back turned to the situation. You might not realize that this is how this person's coming in. Or you might not realize that this is where this person like sees it with the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Like hoping to reconcile, hoping to balance out a situation, coming out of feeling defensive all the time, coming out of feeling like that wounded warrior. It's like the ending of that energy so that they can come forward and like really work towards something. Because again, you tamed somebody's energy and it's like you make them feel safe. Like, but for whatever reason, something kind of caused you to turn your back. And with the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, there's some type of ending that took place. And then you have the Empress and the 8 of Swords that just kind of like got stuck in between my cards. So somebody pulled back and focused maybe on themselves. That's Libra's advice. Okay, that's way too many. Somebody wants to fight for a connection. They want to fight for this like Ace of Cups, but they're coming in as a Page of Wands, hoping to maybe recapture something, to rekindle some type of spark. It's like recognizing the value of a situation, wanting to put the time in, wanting to make that effort after feeling like it's like mourning the loss of something. Yeah, 10 of Swords at the top of the deck too. It's like somebody had a lot of feelings for another person, and maybe there was something that separated them, or something that came in between them, or just maybe even just past life shit that had to get worked through and cleared in order for something to come back together, or for something to come back around. It looks like you're dealing with somebody who has strong air in their chart as well. But it's like you guys are coming in as the King and Queen of Swords. Somebody wants to invest. They want to put the time in. They want to work towards something. Somebody had to heal from a situation that went down in the past, for sure. There's a deep past life connection that's going on, that's taking place between two people. But there were things that need to be cleared from someone's past, or there were things that needed to be cleared between the two of them in order for something to come back around. If that even makes sense. But this Queen of Cups over here, it's like somebody could have like ended a situation because there wasn't enough emotional security. And that might be why that Queen of Swords turned her back. Tower. Sudden change, shocking news, a message, something that changes the game here. 6 of Cups, something from the past, something you don't expect. This could be somebody reminiscing, even it's like something that just changes the name of the game. 8 of Cups, revisiting something is what I'm hearing. It's like revisiting the past. You know, 10 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. Somebody has a lot of emotion. Could be for an Aquarius or somebody who has Aquarius in their chart or Pisces in their chart. Scorpio's here too. I don't know. Something's going to come in here. It's going to shake up kind of how something goes down. And it's kind of being blocked. And I don't know why. Maybe because, again, it's like we're not meant to know everything. You know? What fun would that be? We're not meant to know everything. But this is something that it's like, it's like something you don't expect. Somebody's been carrying some type of a weight for a long time. It has to do with some type of connection. There's healing involved too. I keep getting pulled to Leo. Could be wanting to reconcile somebody's thoughts, memories, like wanting to revisit something, wanting to recapture something. Somebody's been carrying this. This is also lifetimes. There's deep connection here. Like deep, deep connection between two people. It's been a process for sure. So let's see what your advice is. Why is your advice the 7 of Cups? The Hierophant. What? It doesn't make sense. I don't know. Your advice is to listen to your intuition, weigh out your options, look at all the things that are being presented to you. Don't fall under an illusion. Like, make sure that you're seeing something clearly. Make sure that you're, I don't know, keeping your energy clear, making sure that you're seeing something clear. I don't know how to read this as advice. You know, maybe if you look at the cards with the Hierophant and 7 of Cups, maybe that'll make sense to you. Where it's like, you know, you're being guided towards something. Or it's like if you're confused, ask for help. You know? Because it looks like you have a lot of different things coming towards you, or a lot of different offers, a lot of different things, but it's like you got a snake up here, you know, in the corner. You got like a dragon, I guess, down here. You got some jewels, a castle. You got like somebody up here, somebody up here. You know, like, I don't know. That's some interesting advice. So I hope that resonates and makes sense. And with the King of Swords directly underneath of it, it's like, use your discernment. You know, like, use your best judgment. Make sure you're seeing something clearly. Don't get caught up in some illusionary energy or some type of fog. Because you have something coming towards you that's beautiful. So let's move on to Gemini. And again, I can't really see the chat, so I apologize. But I don't know why it didn't load. But I'll probably be able to see it after. Oops. Probably be able to see it after. But I think it's interesting because it's like the energy that I'm feeling. Where it's like you might not be getting the messages quite yet, or you might not see the messages quite yet. But like something's, it's gonna, like, they're there, they're gonna show up, like they're gonna come in, you know. So this is Gemini. We're at 58:53. It's Gemini. So make sure I timestamp that. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. All right. This is all about manifestation. This is all about bringing things to bringing things to fruition. You know, like you're starting with a blank slate and you're co-creating. You're starting with you know, infinite possibilities and you're making something successful. You're taking it and you're growing. You have source here. It's a lot of fire energy again, a lot of air and fire throughout you guys' read. This is changing your perspective on something and seeing it as a opportunity to create. This is source. This is also enlightenment. This is like coming out of the dark, you know, like if you've been feeling like very down, or you feel like you haven't been seeing something clearly, it's like something's going to be brought in, it's going to be illuminated, you're going to see it. It's fire. It's like going from being in a dark room to turning the lights on, or like stepping outside to see the sun. You know, it's like that energy. Then you have consciousness. Holy shit. It's like I keep getting pulled to like third eye energy, because it's like this reminds me of the third eye up here. So it's illuminated. Something, you're seeing something from a higher perspective. Let's get one more card from Gemini. Yep, creativity and adventure. You guys actually get 5 cards. The Fool. Yeah, you guys are going on a new opportunity. You guys have an adventure coming your way. You have a fresh start. You have some type of a higher calling or a higher knowing that there's something else that you're meant to create. There's something else that you're meant to go after. And it's like taking that leap of faith, not being afraid to go after it, not being afraid to go to that path, not being afraid to, you know, take that opportunity. A white bird just flew by my window. Like, this is like, again, you're literally co-creating with spirit. You're working with spirit. You're going from a blank slate. It's like starting over. It's like a resurgence of energy too. Like, I don't know if you let something go, but it's like whatever you let go made you feel better, made you feel more alive, made you feel more at peace. Maybe you didn't expect it. Maybe it wasn't something that you expected to feel better about. But it's like as soon as that's off your shoulders, you're like going after something entirely new. Very peaceful energy, divine energy. Like, you see something, you see a higher calling. It's like wanting to co-create. You have a burst of energy coming towards you, Gemini. This is very spiritual. It's like you're taking a new path. You're going down a new path. You're starting a new journey. It's like going back. It's like closing something out and beginning a whole new journey. Like a whole new journey, whole new path. It's like it's like rebirth, you know what I mean? It's like, here's somebody who's like a young adult, but then it's like here they are as a child. It's like going back to the beginning, restarting all over again. Like, I don't know what this is. It's like a whole new journey, a whole new cycle, whole new life even. You have Empress. Like, yeah, you're at peace. You're vibing. You guys are good. You're confident. It's a resurgence of life. Like, I don't... It's such beautiful energy. It's like knowing your worth, knowing your capacity, divine feminine energy, going on an adventure, stepping into confidence, like knowing your worth, knowing what you're capable of, having wisdom. It's like having that wisdom. But then here you are at the Page of Swords too, where it's like source. It's like consciousness, gathering some type of information. You could be gathering information about some type of, could be a connection. King of Pentacles here. This is interesting energy for you guys. I'm going to read this in as many ways as I can. I feel like there is an air sign, Gemini Libra Aquarius, who is coming towards an Empress, wanting to communicate after maybe holding back. This person could have Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but they're coming in very sharp. And then you have this 9 of Pence. I'm also seeing this as there could be an earth sign who's been keeping their distance, or somebody who's very content with where they are. Again, strong earth energy with the Hermit and the King of Pentacles could have strong Virgo in their chart. Capricorn, Taurus is here too. This person could have been doing a lot of reflection, especially with consciousness. It's like that third eye, like needing to see something clearly, needing to get that open. And this King of Pentacles could have been keeping an eye on this Empress energy over here for quite some time, or a period of time, gathering information, kind of keeping an eye on them. I feel like this Empress might not know it. This Empress is like a new beginning, or this person offers some type of a new beginning for whoever this other energy is. And then you have this Knight of Swords that's like they're getting ready to like break out of this Hermit energy. But they see this Empress as being very confident, very secure, very self-sufficient. Whoever you're dealing with, air signs, they're coming in as pages, but they're like hiding. They're like hiding behind, again, a mask, where it's like they could have Libra in their chart, but it's like this masculine energy. First they were coming in as the King of Wands, then coming in as King of Pentacles, King of Swords showed up. It's like but then also with the pages, it's like this person's putting on a mask where they're not showing you that they're a king, they're showing you that they're a page. And I don't know why I feel like I have to mention that, but I feel like I do, because you might overlook this person's energy for some reason, or it's like you're not focused on it maybe, or you just see it as being page type of energy. And in the past, you didn't put up with it because you're like, okay, like I'm sitting, like you're sitting as the Empress. Okay, it's the Empress. You know, like if somebody's going to approach you, like they can't come in immature. They got to come in grounded, mature, right? And this person knows that. Somebody sees something. They see you very confident. They see you very secure. They see you very in your own element. Very grounded. This person might be working to become more grounded. It's like this person's watching you though, but they're holding back their communication. It's almost like I feel like they're energetically like building something. This Three of Swords and this Three of Cups have been all over the place. I feel like somebody recognizes that the Empress isn't going to invest their time in anything that has to do with multiple situations, multiple people. Now with this Three of Swords, this is the past. Maybe something didn't come back together in the past, or it's like there were too many people involved in a situation. Or something with distractions even. But then you have this Two of Cups, so it's like they want to ground something with this King of Pence. Again, I feel like whoever this energy is, whoever you're dealing with, they put on a facade. They like to they keep a facade on, or they keep some type of a mask on. And again, go back to the beginning of that Libra read, because I talked about that false mask a lot. And this person might be in that energy too, where it's like they're realizing, like, how do they strip those masks away? Because they realize, like, something went down here, where it's like this Empress just like, like they're watching somebody. And it's like something went down in the past, and it could have been because of some type of like persona that they like presented, or false mask that they presented. And maybe it was like this person thought that it was like, because again, this page is like immature sometimes. And so maybe this person like had a persona on where they like thought that by entertaining and like dating around and like making it known like that would like make you want them more, or like make them more desirable, especially with this Nine of Cups. I don't know what that's about, but like you sitting as the Empress looking the opposite direction, you didn't even entertain it. So how'd that work out? You know, like not trying to be an ass, but it's like how'd that persona work out for you? Because in the end, it's like you focused on your independence. You focused on, you know, it didn't even touch your confidence. It didn't even touch your ability to love yourself. Like you're like, I'm just not even going to pay attention to this because this is childish or this isn't what I want to invest my time in. But there's something with the past here. Now, if you know that there wasn't anything like that going on, this is like a reconciliation that like didn't pan out or like it didn't come back around or something because somebody held back. Either way, whether it was exterior energy or whether it was like self-induced energy, it's like somebody wants to come out of this hermit mode because they recognize something and they want to go for something as a wish fulfillment with the Knight of Swords. This person's, they're very sharp with their communication. The King of Pentacles can be a little bit reluctant too. But it's like they're looking right at this Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So it's like they see a wish fulfillment with some type of connection, but it's like this person needs to, there's something with this Three of Cups. Like I don't know if they entertain other people or it's like they like to be single or it's like they have to make some type of decision. Now that takes me back to the Aquarius read because the Aquarius read, it was a fire sign energy that again was a little bit like non-committal. And it's like this person might be, it's like that same type of energy of like not wanting to ground a situation, but it's like they have the capacity to. And with the Hermit being here, it's like they shine that light on that part of themselves. But again, I don't know if they're showing it to you yet, or I don't know if it's been given like to you yet, because this Page of Swords holds their sword behind them. And it's like that reluctancy to kind of come forward with it. But they see it though. But they're coming in as a page. And it might have to do with whatever this Three of Swords was from the past. They could have even had to gain some independence back. Independence, confidence. Somebody had to make a decision. It's like, did they want to be single or do they want to invest? Like somebody really, like it really is what it came down to, because I'm seeing this Three of Cups and it's like, does this person want to commit to a connection that could bring wish fulfillment, or do they want to like keep bouncing around the dating field or like the dating pool? Because something just led to like heartbreak after heartbreak, and then it's like this person's like looking over here at this Nine of Cups with this Two of Cups, and then with the Two of Wands, it's like knowing what decision they want to make. And coming in with that offer, Knight of Cups. The potential's here for it, where it's like this person offering to this Nine of Cups to get to that Ten of Cups. Three of Wands. Daydreaming, hoping, wishing. Four of Wands. Yeah. It's like wanting that commitment, wanting that stability. And then you have the Four of Swords and the Six of Swords. So somebody had to take a lot of, like, they had to take time for themselves to, like, come to this conclusion. Ten of Cups just showed itself to me. This person had to, like, figure themselves out. And they really had to go within and to, like, recognize, like, what is their truth? Like, who are they? What do they want? Like, I feel like this person didn't even realize that they were dealing with an Empress. And it's like, holy shit, this is, like, the connection that could, like, this could lead me to my happiness. Like, and this person might have juggled it a little bit in the beginning. This is like a fresh start. It's like this Empress was just like, they're like, this is too good to be true type of deal. And so there might have been some self-sabotage because it was like too good to be true, quote unquote. And then you have this King of Swords. So you could be connecting with somebody who has air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this is wanting to have a conversation, wanting to step up to the plate and have a conversation. But I feel like they're not telling you, like, they're not being quite vulnerable quite yet. You could be dealing with two people here actually as well. I do want to acknowledge that. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because you're sitting at the Empress. So you could have 2 suitors. And one of them could be from your past, could be an earth sign. And then here's this air sign that's coming in having hope. So if that's not your scenario and you're dealing with one person, this is somebody coming in wanting to give clarity, wanting to have a clear communication, but not quite offering that stability, that groundedness. But it's like wanting to have a conversation, wanting to talk, wanting to be direct, wanting to rekindle something, spark something. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with a Chariot. It's like wanting to move forward. Yeah, somebody might have been holding themselves back from taking action. But somebody has all the tools that are necessary to make something happen. So it's like recognizing that. I see an energy coming in here too to help somebody, to kind of get themselves out of a situation. Let's see what your best advice is. The Chariot again, strong Cancer energy. So your advice is move forward. You know, something's coming towards you. You have the Four of Wands. Again, the Two of Cups. It's like you have something coming towards you. You have something coming towards you. Move towards an authentic connection. Move towards what grounds you, what makes you feel safe, what makes you feel stable. You have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, and you have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck again. So strong Gemini energy. It's like let whatever needs to close out, and keep moving towards what you know is meant for you. That's stable, that's secure, that's the happy home, that's the balance, that's the connection. It's like you're getting rewarded with something, or you're going to go directly into something with the Fool and the Adventure card here too. It's like you're taking a leap of faith, and it's like, don't give up on whatever this is. Like, especially if you're holding a vision for it, because there's some type of connection that's coming towards you where it's like putting the work in, grounding a situation, happy home, Four of Wands, whether it's with this person, whether it's with somebody entirely new. See what I'm saying? Like, don't let go of your vision of what the connection that speaks to you, like what brings you happiness. Like, use your discernment with the, like, if you have people from the past and whatnot, because you have something so beautiful. Like, hold that vision with the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. You know, don't settle. Don't settle. Like, keep moving towards this. Keep moving towards it. Because it's coming in. It's just like, use your discernment, you know, because it could be from this person, you know, like where it's like, just have, you know, hold out that positive vision of like, you know, like detach from all possibilities, but hold that vision of like, this is, you know, like, universe, this is what I want, you know, and then detach from it, because you might be surprised as to how this plays out. You might be surprised. It might not be the person you expect. It might be somebody entirely new. Or it might be somebody you know. It might be the person you think it is. You never know. And that's kind of the beauty of it, is we're not meant to know everything. So keep doing what it is that you're doing, and keep moving towards that vision that you have. Because your self-respect and your self-love with the Empress here draws that in for you. So I do have to get going. Today is my sister's birthday. So I wish you guys the best. Thank you guys for joining me on the live stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. I love you guys so much, and I look forward to connecting with you guys in the future. So everybody enjoy the rest of your day. I'll talk to you soon.